Today, the Boo Crew investigate Bisham Woods, one of the most haunted woods in Britain.
Are you having contraband ghosts?
There's another arrow.
I'm glad you're cutting with the humour. I'm terrified.
I'm scared to sleep.
We're the Boo Crew, and you're probably wondering how we got here.
First of all, it was set up originally as the home for the Knights Templar in like 1260, which is pretty damn old. It had been taken over in like 13 something or other to make it into an abbey. And then obviously Henry VIII wasn't a fan of them, so took it down. The abbot of the time, John Cordery, was so angry that he cursed the building, saying, "As God is my witness, this property shall never be inherited by two direct successors, for its sons will be hounded by misfortune." Today, much of the original building is gone, but the abbey is now protected as a Grade 1 listed building. Unfortunately, we can't go inside or film it because it's now a fancy sports centre where the England football team train, but we can explore the woods to our heart's content.
How are you feeling about going into the woods?
It seems like a very spooky ghost, but
Yeah.
you know, the Boo Crew, we're an up and coming ghost investigation.
I would say
hero.
the next big thing.
I think we are probably up there with Mystery Incorporated, famous Scooby-Doo, and Ghostbusters. But I feel like we might be.
Don't climb too high. Let's. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're getting started.
I'm trying to think of something bad now. Gonna have to cut this bit. Who's a really good ghost hunter?
The guy from
Witcher 3 or whatever?
Ghost Hunters.
Ghost, yeah, I'm Clive Johnson. Dub that from Ghost Hunters.
The most famous ghost haunting the abbey and its surrounding woods is Lady Elizabeth Hoby. The third daughter of Anthony Cook, the tutor to Edward VI, she was well educated and so decided to tutor her children too. However, her patience was said to be non-existent. Her youngest son William was always very slow and struggled to keep up with the rest of his very intelligent siblings. One fateful day, Lady Elizabeth was giving a lesson in the tower room. All her other children finished writing the passage they were copying, leaving poor William struggling to finish alone with her. She grew increasingly frustrated as he made mistake after mistake. When he pressed down too hard on his quill, blotting ink everywhere, Lady Elizabeth was so angered that she beat William with a wooden ruler until she drew blood. She tied him to his chair and told him he couldn't leave until he'd finished his work perfectly. To calm down, she went for a horse ride, when a maid told her that she'd been summoned to court. Lady Elizabeth was a good friend of Queen Elizabeth I, the Queen having stayed with the Hobys when her sister Mary Tudor was on the throne and the two Elizabeths were both children. Lady Elizabeth rushed off at once and spent a week at court socialising and partying. When she returned, her children ran out to meet her, but not William. She thought he must just be sulking, but when she asked a maid where he was, she only said, "But I thought he was with you, Mum." Remembering his punishment, she ran to the tower room. There she found him dead, still tied to his chair. Lady Elizabeth carried on her life, haunted by guilt and grief until her death in 1609.
So, William doesn't get a ghost, but she does.
Yeah.
Oh, he doesn't do his own work.
He didn't do his own
So he
work.
serves him right.
Also, he probably
Yeah.
does have a ghost, but he's tied to the chair.
Oh, I like that!
That's a big, yeah.
That is sick.
We're at Bisham Forest. We're at a bridleway.
We are.
A public.
Public bridleway. We're
Got
gonna
that.
find this ghost.
It's usually hobo markings, that.
That's dogged markings,
What? Is that good acting there? Yeah, there's no ghost. Yeah. Don't scare me. Okay. Well, that's not funny. The most important member of our crew, Spookum. It's going to help us communicate and get some empathy and rapport with ghosts.
I brought this torch along in the hope that it would shine light in these difficult times, but it's a bit. This is it on. Like, what is that? I brought an offering for the ghost.
So ghost, get nice Capri Sun.
Okay, what we've got to do is each put a finger on the planchette,
Okay.
But don't put any weight on it.
No wait.
and then go round the board as many times as there are people. So 4
Oh.
times. So go this way.
Right,
As
so
in,
I need
we
to
all
move
have
it
to
or the
push
ghost
it.
needs to move it.
We all have
Really
not. Don't press down on it.
It's not very movie, is it?
Someone's pressing down.
There we go.
So that's 1,
Oh,
Two.
see, this is me moving.
Oh no, there's a
3.
4.
Okay, right. All right, I'm gonna.
Now don't try this at
Now,
home, kids.
any
Don't press down.
any scary woman ghost who killed their son, please speak to us now. And if you're here We're willing to communicate. We've even got you a nice Capri Sun. We've got Spookums here. Might be able to
Spookums.
Here's a friend.
might be able to relate.
Got your
to
friend.
Do we need to
There's
introduce ourselves?
Spookums.
Not really, no.
Well,
Oh, okay.
I'm sure we've introduced Spookums. That's who she's going to be
we
talking
getting any
to.
movement? Anyone feeling
I'm feeling
I felt
everyone
a bit
else.
nothing.
any
Smacking.
direct connection
I'm-
to the occult?
Really feeling it.
No.
Mr. Krabs. The ghost. Oh,
Oh, goodness.
it looks like
Oh, no.
the ghost
She's
is trying to say she's not here.
I have to say, I've watched The Conjuring. You
We don't
you think
use a
it from
Ouija
there.
board in the country.
Yeah, you gotta say
I've watched
goodbye.
the filler film.
Let's say goodbye.
Say goodbye.
Oh, you have to say yeah.
Goodbye, crazy lady.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Cheerio.
Since her death, there have been numerous sightings of Lady Elizabeth in the Abbey and the woods, sobbing uncontrollably and trying to wash the blood off her hands in vain. She's been seen in the Abbey ripping sheets off beds and throwing objects. Lights have been seen across the lawn. A blue mist has been seen rolling down from the house to the Thames, and Lady Elizabeth has been seen lighting the tower room when there's been no one else inside. One account of a ghost sighting comes from a former owner of the house, Vice Admiral Edward, who recounts that one night after playing chess with his brother, we had finished playing and my brother had gone to bed. I stayed some time with my back to the wall, turning over the day in my mind. Minutes passed. I suddenly realised the presence of someone standing behind me. I tore around and it was Dame Hobie. He also claims that at the same time she'd vanished from her portrait in that room. Let's be quiet for a bit. So, Lady Elizabeth, if you're out there, come and come say hi. We're friendly. We just want to be pals. You're probably quite bored after all these years. Just come have a chat. Just let yourself be known in whatever way. We got torches and that.
Wait, that was an actual light there.
Yeah, there's houses as you
Oh yeah, I see it.
it's the cars, man.
It's called a car. Famously, she was actually the first person in the Elizabethan times. She invented the automobile, but it was too advanced for the times. Queen Elizabeth executed her for it because it was witchcraft.
While Matthew's talking, we see 3 orbs by his head. We see them turning on and off, so they're not houses. We don't see them move much, so they're not cars.
Orbs are when ghosts they're trying to communicate with our world, and they can't because they're stuck in their ethereal realm. And all they can do is show light, but no sound. But some ghosts can show sound, but no light. Probably shouldn't. Yeah.
It's easy to get lost.
We didn't actually be quiet for very long. Being quiet for a bit. I mean, I can just see. Wait. You hear like someone coughing?
Maybe.
I mean,
Actually, thinking about the legend again, famously, she actually had bronchitis, I believe, which famously is a coughing sickness. And also famously, Sir Francis Drake, another famed man of the Elizabethan era, he invented the strepsil, just for that reason.
oh Matthew, you'll like this actually. So I haven't told you about the people who were buried here. Many Earls of Salisbury and their families were buried in Bisham Priory from as early as 1344. Notably, in 1499, a Plantagenet forced to give up his title was buried here. Most likely to become restless spirits are Richard Neville, known as the Kingmaker, and his brother John, both of whom were key in the War of the Roses. They were buried in Bisham Priory in 1471, after dying in battle, in which the fog confused their forces into attacking itself.
Oh, sick, I like him. He'll be an angry ghost.
Oh, is this a ruined wall? It's a rock!
There's a magic spring which had healing properties, and some dude shut it up, but then the next day the villagers from Bisham Cookham
And Marlow went in there, opened it up again. According to our map, we should have walked right over this stream. However, as we didn't see anything, we think that perhaps this bridge runs over a dried up stream. According to paranormal investigators, water is a good store and channel of energy, so running water is often an indicator of paranormal activity.
Found a little bridge. We go over it. Might be some ghosties.
When you say little,
Telltale ghost sign.
No ghosts.
I'm gonna be quiet on the bridge.
Let's just take a second.
I'm going to be quiet for a minute. If there are any ghosts in the vicinity. In fact, if there's anyone here, maybe they don't know they're ghosts. If there's anyone here, make yourself known in any way you can. Unless you're a murderer. Oh no, wait, Lady Elizabeth is a murderer. Even if you're a murderer.
Alright, let's go. I've got a timer here, so I'll let you know.
we see an odd brown shape flying right past me. I didn't see anything at the time, so it's either an orb or just a lens flare.
Alright.
Is that a minute?
Yeah.
Keep walking around.
Okay, we're back at it again.
We've already gone round. We've opened it up.
Okay.
I'm
Oops.
just gonna
Hi,
say,
ghosts. I'm joining in late.
Would you like to speak to us? We're calling you again. We've taken away the offering, and we're going to be quiet
We're going to be sensible this
Until-
time.
until
sensible.
we feel a presence.
So if there's Lady Elizabeth out there, or anyone else who might want to say hi, any of the Nevilles, now's your chance. Just move this little thingy in between our fingers here.
I think it's gonna move on its own.
If we just
I'm
wait,
not seeing anything.
just like calm, channel the ghostly energies.
What?
Hey,
So
hey.
light on it. Oh, I'm sure I'm not moving.
At the time, each of us assumed it was one of us moving the counter, but none of us actually did.
Okay.
Is that a T? It's not very precise.
It's just about a T.
No, this could be the dyslexic kid.
If
What's
this is
he trying to
William,
spell?
William,
then
just
don't worry about your spelling.
just
Just
move.
move it.
move it to like the moon or something fucking like that.
I think he's a bit lazy. I think that's why he died. He's probably
Let's
it.
not be rude to him.
Okay.
Let's not be rude to him.
Respectful.
Remember, what's the first rule of the Boo Crew?
Always
Any
respect the
booze,
guests.
any booze are allowed.
Any
in the
boozer
Boo
crew.
I'm gonna say again. Any ghost or ethereal substances can come forward now, and we will listen.
What the fuck was
It's me.
that? No, I heard like a
I-
leaf or something.
Yeah. Okay.
Our audio did pick up some leaves rustling, but it's probably just a small animal.
Don't
I'll look
freak
back
me
on
out
the
or I will
audio.
have a panic attack.
I'm gonna.
I can't see anything.
Oh,
Fiddlesticks.
it said goodbye.
Geg's moved it to goodbye.
Bye.
So spirits
I
with.
don't wanna
You've had your chance.
talk to it. If it moves and leaves.
We heard a spooky sound.
spooky.
If that was any ghost, we're gonna be quiet. And if you
Goodness.
do it again,
Don't film over this way. Don't throw away.
Be
okay,
careful.
ghosts, steer clear for a bit, unless you want to see Geg's dick.
Nobody does, trust me.
Says his girlfriend. So Matthew here is dyslexic and has the worst handwriting I've ever seen.
I have a learning disability.
I'm not provoking any ghosts.
I want to.
So,
If we're provoking it,
Lady
we
Elizabeth,
should probably be on the move, because I'm a bit worried.
about the battery.
No, I'm worried about
The ghost.
provoking the ghost.
I don't want to have a run.
Like,
it's
yeah.
I legit didn't even think of that.
Nothing too spooky's happened apart from the general atmosphere itself. It's a quiet English woods,
The scariest thing we saw, some people dogging.
possible dogging area
Yeah.
nearby, and me having a wee.
This woods safe for doggers.
phone even though you peed on it. Geg's weed on his phone.
We're actually using the scary arrows to get ourselves back now.
At this point, our camera audio picks up something saying help.
I'm gonna talk to you, just me and you. I was pretty spooked today.
We could hunt
I
ghosts
don't-
from the perspective of like, if you're a ghost,
These guys don't really believe in ghosts, but I'm a bit wavy. I don't know. I mean, I feel like I heard and felt something in these woods. I'm not sure anyone else agrees with me. We're gonna try and provoke the ghost. We've decided to come back closer to the car, so as to, if something happens, we'll be okay to run away. Write a message to Elizabeth.
Yeah, write
what we're
Lady
doing, we're gonna try and provoke Lady Elizabeth.
so Lady Elizabeth, here's a bad student for you. He's gonna try and
He's gonna write a
Can
note.
you please teach him how to write better, please?
What are you writing there?
I'm saying I'm a good boy. I do all of my work.
I feel like this isn't provoking her.
Oh,
No.
I should Oh, I know what you mean.
Yeah, stop getting things wrong.
Watch this. Psych.
That's not how you spell psych.
I don't do my
Right.
homework.
Yeah, it's better.
You 11th century.
You're from the 11th century.
Say,
Lady
She's
What?
also not a
Do you know what?
gigolo.
Lady
You
Elizabeth,
seen this?
Hey, Elizabeth.
you,
Suck my dick.
he didn't deserve what you
Tie
did.
me to a chair and leave me to rot for a week.
Tie me up, daddy. Sorry, tie me up, mummy.
If you're happy to do it alone,
Yeah, Lady Elizabeth, I think you're a bit of a knob. I think you're a bit of a ninny for leaving your own son by himself. And I think that you can just come right here and stab me through the chest if you think that I'm a bad person for saying that. In fact, just do it anyway. If you are real, come right here and kill me now, okay?
Darcey, I don't want to
This is not
alarm
a
you,
wise
but
idea.
on the viewfinder, I don't know if it's going to come up. There is a blue light just dancing all over you.
Oh wait, there is.
Fair.
Like, yeah.
Oh my god.
There's just a blue. It's dancing all over.
Nice, good one.
Another gun.
Okay, follow the four of us home. We live.
Wait, what is
or
that?
they
I don't want my house to
they
be
live
haunted.
separately to me.
Also,
but,
don't say where we live.
You can follow me. Yeah, I'm
We
not gonna
live
say
it.
it on the internet. Follow me home. That's fine. That car's right there.
I'm off.
Bye.
I might update the conclusion.
Bye, gang.
I wanted to see if the lights were following us.
No, that's not even a meme.
What?
They are just blue lights following you.
What?
Yeah.
My butt crack.
I mean, I'm glad you're cutting with the humour. I'm terrified.
I was actually, those blue lights, like, what the
Right.
f were they?
Yeah.
No, I'm not even
Genuinely.
being, not
Genuinely.
being, no gaslight, absolutely serious. There was just like, it looks like, at first it looked like a butterfly.
Oh my God.
Honestly, it was quite scary, and it was just they were following me around and like dancing.
Wiggled my torch around to check it wasn't just me doing it.
Yeah.
I wasn't
The,
moving.
my torch moving did not affect
Didn't
the light.
change.
I wasn't moving my torch.
No idea.
You're
Freaky.
insane, it's like something's gonna happen. I'm scared to sleep.
It's okay, guys. It'll be fine. How do you think that went then? Darcey of Boo Crew.
It was alright. I don't think we saw any ghosts. I mean, there's the light going on me. I personally think it was probably just a lens flare. But it was a little bit spooky. I gotta admit, I did feel a little bit spooked because I thought at first you guys were just joking, but then you were telling the truth.
What do you think about the first Boo Crew expedition?
I think it was dank. Gregory Sparks, Boo Crew. Did you think we saw any ghosts today?
I think I felt something.
Did you?
I was pretty spooked.
What do you think you felt?
I don't know. Right towards the end, when the lights was going, it was weird. I'm pretty sure I heard like someone off to the side. I don't know if the camera picked it up. But,
We'll see. That's interesting. You didn't say that at the time.
No, what? I wanted to wait until I, see if I could get some proof that it was actually on camera.
This is Liv Rogers of the Boo Crew. How do you feel about tonight's spooky events?
I feel okay now. I was really scared because they said someone was chasing us out the woods, but they weren't. It was just some lights, so
Yeah.
probably fine.
Do you think we saw anything actually ghostly?
I didn't see anything, but the camera might have.
Matthew Graham of the Boo Crew. Right.
Wait.
Hey.
If I sit like this, it makes my muscles get really big.
Then you look like L.
I'll just cut them out. Matthew Graham of the Boo Crew.
As the toughest member of the Boo Crew, I never flinched that day. All it,
It was tonight.
I'm no ghost's gonna scare me, let alone some old woman.
Do you think we saw any actual ghosts?
Yeah, there was a lens flare, spooked me a bit, got very scared, needed a shiwi.
Given that we had a spooky encounter, we're going to take the next one a little bit more seriously, so look out for that. We want to do like a building this time. We're going to take it a little bit more seriously so that we can see some proper spooks, provided that I'm not like dead from haunting by that point.
You did piss off that ghost.
I did piss off that ghost. It'll be fine. It was lens flare.
Buy that merch. Buy it now. Redbubble.com/Boo Crew.
That's not a thing.
Buy the merch. Buy the merch. Don't break my glasses.
Get a room.